As the final examinations are approaching, Inadu Pratibha has come up with a new LLR concept that is listen, learn, remember. Through this concept, the students are provided with important questions in all the subjects.
And hence they can easily understand all the concepts, which makes the final examination preparation perfect. Today, giving you the important questions from the topic Diversity of Living World in Zoology.
What is trinominal nomenclature? Give an example. It is the extension of the binominal nomenclature. This system permits the designation of subspecies with a three-worded name called trinominal nomenclature. Example: human Homo sapiens sapiens. Crow, Cavus splendens splendens. What is meant by tautonymy? Give two examples. The practice of naming the animals, in which the generic and species name are the same, is called tautonymy, so the name is called tautonym. Example: axis axis, spotted deer, the Indian cobra, naja naja. Differentiate between prostostomia and deuterostomia. Blastopore develops into mouth, cleavage pattern is spiral and determinate. Anus is formed from near the blastopore. Mouth is formed later, cleavage pattern is radial and interminate. What does ICZIDN stands for? ICZIDN, International Code of Zoological Nomenclature. Write the full form of IUCN. In which book threatened species are enlisted? IUCN, International Union for the Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. Threatened species are listed in the Red Data books. What is biogenesis? Species is an interbreeding group of similar individuals sharing the common gene pool and producing fertile offspring. Buffon species is the basic unit of classification. Species is a Latin word meaning kind or appearance. John Ray is his book, Historia Generalis Plantarum, used the term species and described it on the basis of common descent origin from the ancestors as a group of morphologically similar organisms. Linnaeus considered species in his book, Systema Naturae, as basic unit of classification. Buffon in his book Natural History proposed the idea of evolution of species, which is the foundation for the biological concept of evolution. Charles Darwin in his book, The Origin of Species is a dynamic nature. Species is considered of group of individuals which are reproductively isolated from the individuals of other species, a trending units. Sharing the same ecological niche and ecological unit. Showing similarity in the karyotype, a genetic unit. Having similar structure and functional characteristics, an evolutionary unit. What are the reasons for the greater biodiversity in the tropics? Reason 1. Tropical latitudes have remained relatively undescribed for millions of years. Thus had a long evolutionary time. As long duration was available is this region for speciations. It led to the species diversification. Reason 2. Tropical climates are relatively more constant and predictable than that of the temperature regions. Constant environment promotes niche specialization. Reason 3. Solar energy resources like water etc. are available is abundance in this region. This contributed to higher productivity in terms of food production, leading to greater diversity. Explain in brief biodiversity hotspots. The concept of biodiversity hotspots was proposed by Norman Myers. There are about 34 biodiversity hotspots in the world. As these regions are threatened by destruction, habitat loss is accelerated.